With deep sadness and sorrowful hearts, we announce the passing of our dearly beloved mother, grandmother, sister, aunt, and friend, Mary Norley, also known as Rosina, Oy, or Ma Elfa of Granivier Grocery, who left this earthly realm on Saturday, 12 April 2025, at about 5 a.m. at the OKEU Hospital. She was 79 years old. Left to mourn are her 8 children, 5 daughters: Jacinta Ochilia, also known as Petra of Barbados; Lucretia Ochilia Solomon, also known as Virginia of Norbert Granivier Grocery; Sabina Ochilia, also known as Alison of Asucanal Granivier Grocery; Deborah Williams, also known as Debbie or Debs of Granivier Grocery, employee of Millennium Heights Medical Complex Division of National Mental Wellness Center; Florina Lucy Prudent, also known as Auntie Moore of Granivier Grocery, who was also her caretaker; 3 sons: Alan Prudent of Norbert, employee of Sepal Holdings; Von Norley, also known as LB the Great Lickieback of Granivier; Christopher Norley, also known as Larian or Chris Hulk and girlfriend of Granivier Grocery; stepchildren Marilyn and Veronica in the U.S., Joshua Prosper in St. Croix, Christina in France, Ferdinand and Curtis in French Guiana; 19 grandchildren: Vicus Ochilia, Kevin Ochilia, also known as Tony Ochille, David Griffith Jr., also known as Junior, all residing in Barbados; Anise Young Popo, also known as Asher in Toronto, Canada; Shavina Ochilia Romulus of Hill 20 Babano, employed at CIBC First Caribbean Bank; Sherman Ochilia O'Solomon, also known as Black Shine of Norbert, employee of Landings Resort and Spa, St. Lucia; Paulette Ochilia, also known as Paulie or Merlin, also her goddaughter of Granivier Grocery, dental assistant at GB Family Dental Clinic; Desmond Ochilia, also known as Kokio of Granivier Grocery, employee of Tikai Resort and Spa; Irvin is also known as Dillon or Ants of Granivier Grocery, employed at Sandals, St. Vincent and the Grenadines; Mitoya Williams, also known as Toya of Granivier Grocery, Port Police of the St. Lucia Air and Seaports Authority; Jamali Joseph of Granivier Grocery, employee at Goansa; Kinael Solomon of Norbert, employee of Island Adventures; Anika Joseph of Granivier, employee at Nachico Insurance St. Lucia; Jean-Pierre Prudent of Norbert, employee of the St. Lucia Fire Service; Jasper Williams, also known as Jassy of Granivier, employee of Millennium Heights Medical Complex; Devon Norley, also known as Avito of the United States; Shaquane Prudent of Granivier Grocery, student in Taiwan; Nahum Octave of Bois and Jacmel; Ajani Prudent, student of Dame Paulette Louise Primary School; great-grandchildren: Cheyenne, Gianna, Joachim, Joanna, and Eliana Ongpoko, all of Toronto, Canada; Danica Griffith, Kalisa Best, Keishon Ochilia, Omari Braffett, Joanna Gemot, Gabrielle Griffith, and Aidan Ochilia, all of Barbados; Melanie Blondell, student at St. Joseph's Convent; Nova Similia, student at Dame Paulette Louise Primary School; Sanai Ochilia, Jade Solomon, Hale Romulus; godchildren Miranda Aurelia, Daniela Jean; adopted grandchildren Ketra Emil, Latoya Charles, Shoma Florius, Shaquilla King; her in-laws Paul Solomon, Ruth Prudent, Smart Oponko; children of her deceased siblings Mary Charles of Norbert Grocery, Patricia de Riviere, French Guiana; Joseph Aurelia of Corinth; Special mention including Catherine O'Chillier, also known as Jeanette and family, Matthew Charles and family, Marietta Bonner Popo, also known as Jocelyn and family, Miss Donna, Miss Valentine, Smokey, Ian Swaby, Rani, Yoland Aurelia, and Matilda, all of Granivier Groselet. Leon Fulgent, also known as Phi, and Selma Dorville and family, both of Marcel. Katena Duncan of Monnier, Rudolph Springer of Bonterre, her caretaker Joanna Alexander of Piat Granivier, Gilles Arthur, also known as Tugues, and Peter Aurelia, better known as Chartin, and families, both of Denry. Solanda George, also known as Shirley, and Dalton Williams of Olean Denry. Lauren Charles of Connecticut and family. Remy Mallet and family in Barbados. Vernon Biro of Forester. The Fontenelle family of Lapointe Monipo, the O'Killier and Octalier families here and abroad. The Aurelia family here and abroad. The St. Noel family of Assocanal and Montsepa. The Duncan family of Monnier Plateau, Moshi, Massad, and Labourne. The Norley family of Labourne and Ciceron. The Breen family of Pébouche Babonneau. Theodule, Michaud, and Joseph families of Groselet. The Acti family of Monnier. The funeral service for late Mary Norley, also known as Rosina, Owoy, or Ma Elfa, will be held on Thursday, 22nd May 2025 at St. Joseph the Worker Catholic Church at 2:30 p.m. Then the body will be interred at the Groselet Cemetery. The body now lies at Crick's Funeral Home Limited, Vidbotay, Castries. May her soul rest in perfect peace. Please be advised that transportation, Mr. Flood and Company, as well as an additional coaster, will depart from the Gap in Granivier Groselet at 1:30 p.m. on the day of the funeral.